This is the Idris-M frigate, and I gotta say, I'm a fan of this ship, but not so much the price. It's way too expensive for me, and there are no ways currently to get it for any cheaper, and the lack of CCUs and the outright crazy price point, even at war bond discount, make this ship a no-go for me. That is why I bought a Polaris instead, but for this video, I will focus all my attention on the Idris and its now complete feature set. So let's start with the basics. There are three styles of Idris in the game right now. The Xenothreat one, which I am going to be showing in this video, the generic pirate one, also known as the Arlington Idris, and the standard UE Navy one with its clean and sanitized internals. Those are all essentially the same Idris-M variant, but with different flavors for the interior space. And to get one of those, you have to find a way to break into it, eliminate all the hostile NPCs inside, and take possession of the pilot seat. My personal preference is to actually eliminate the pilot by first firing size 3 missiles directly at the bridge, and that way the Idris would immediately stop firing at me, and also it's gonna stop moving altogether. From then I can just go to the side doors, enter to them, and reach the pilot seat where the pilot is already dead. As for the other stations, most of them you actually want to keep the NPCs alive because they will be under your command while you're piloting the Idris. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, the guns. There are some big effing guns on this boat, and a lot of them. Starting from top to bottom, there's a size 10 main forward gun, a so-called Massdriver railgun, which deals physical damage by accelerating a giant piece of superheated tungsten that just melts its way through any type of ship armor. Currently the ammo is limited to 18 projectiles. There is 2 firing modes, a quick fire, which deals enough damage to split a hammerhead, and a 2-second charge blast, which deals double damage. The gun is controlled by the pilot, so he is gonna be the one paying for ammunition when he misses a shot. Next in our arsenal, we've got the lumbering twin size 7 guns, which are part of the massive front turret. We're talking big boy type of toys here that are capable of shooting at something and then dividing it by 0. And this is possible due to the fact that those are bearing M9A laser cannons, and their damage is exactly equal to 4 Crusader RS ions, plus the greater range and a faster refire rate. But do keep in mind, guys, only the Idris-M variant has this heavy turret. The K and the P have standard size 5s, and I'm not sure if they can be swapped over. And now we're moving on to those size 5s. There are a dozen of them, spread across 6-man turrets, and by default those are supercharged Gauderines, which benefit from the capital level capacitors on the ship, as well as the dual size 4 power plants, which give them extra refire rate and 375 shots each. The total damage output is made up of 5 digits, and when those guns do the talking, everything else starts exploding. This pretty much covers our main firepower so far, but wait, there is more, a lot more. We're currently looking at the Dedicated Point Defense System, or PDS for short, which is fully automatic and reacts to all incoming missiles and torpedoes, and everything else that comes within range. Those are size 2 Badger repeaters, and we've got 10 of them. If you don't believe me, here, start counting them from the engineering desk. Those PDS turrets are evenly spread and very capable despite their small size. When something gets close, they will engage, no questions asked. And now there is one last offensive piece of hardware which absolutely needs to be mentioned. The Idris-M comes with 10 Stalker 5 torpedoes. The way they work is very simple. Just firing and forgetting.
Contact. Missile. Lock. Kill.
With a payload of over 17,000 damage, you can rest assured that any fighter-sized target will just disappear from your radar. Permanently. Now it's time for the final summation here, guys. Some people say the Idris is a pay-to-win ship, and others think it's overpowered. but for me personally, I only think it's outside my budget. Everything else is absolutely fine with it. And even though I cannot afford one, I'll keep finding ways to capture one, because this ship is hot and heavy. And I love this. And if you think the same way, then join me on my next adventure, and I'll see you guys there.